track storms.
Action News 5 Weekend starts now.
All ahead for you this morning. Cries for answers in a homicide that claimed a Memphis father of 3. His killer is still on the streets. And both sides are headed back to the negotiating table to resolve the fight over municipal school districts in Shelby County suburbs. Plus, tragedy strikes the NFL again. 2 dead players in just 1 week. We'll show you why a Dallas Cowboy is facing serious charges this morning. And you'd better stay guarded. The flu is hitting Memphis hard. See why Bluff City doctors are alarmed. Good morning on this Sunday, December 9th. I'm Ben Watson. Kanji Anthony is off. Well, we'll show you those top stories in just a moment. But first, let's check in with meteorologist Scott Agner for a first look at your morning weather. Good morning, Scott.
Hey, good morning, Ben, and good morning to you at home. Once again, this morning, much like yesterday morning, many of our viewers, well, we're all waking up to the cloudy and dreary skies, but some of our viewers are waking up to the showers and thunderstorms once again. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Midtown High 5 camera this morning, where we have seen some of the rain. You can see some of the raindrops there on the lens. Another cloudy and dreary start to the day. Hopefully we can change that heading into next week. Storm Track Doppler 5 HD is showing temperatures right now in the lower to middle 60, 64 degrees right now at Memphis International Airport. And some of those showers mainly concentrated in parts of western Tennessee. You see showers lined up there from Bolivar all the way up through Jackson, and then pushing back off to our west, showers all the way from Searcy over to Wynne into parts of Cross and St. Francis County. Now, for the rest of your Sunday, I'm expecting a high of 70 degrees, 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Now, tonight, this afternoon, late this afternoon and tonight, we will be under a slight risk of severe weather as this cold front pushes through the area. We'll talk about that in much more detail coming up in my complete forecast.
All right, thank you, Scott. Well, developing now, the gunman who killed 33-year-old Cecil Tuggle in front of the auto shop where he worked remains on the run this morning. Chopper 5 captured these exclusive images Thursday as dozens of Memphis police and homicide investigators worked to gather evidence and direct traffic. Part of that evidence is a surveillance tape from a nearby gas station, and Memphis police say it could be able to show it to you as soon as tomorrow. The victim's childhood friend, Lamont Gray, hopes the tape will help investigators find his friend's killer.
I just don't know what'll make someone do this to him, but, you know, it just hurt me because he's my play brother.
Witnesses say the gunman was driving a silver Chevrolet Impala. Police say if you have information about this case, call Crime Stoppers at 528-CASH. Also developing this morning, Memphis police are searching to find the missing teenager you see on your screen right now. She's 16-year-old Whitney Edmonds. Officers say Whitney was last seen Thursday at Youth Villages located at 2980 Beckmeyer. Police say she suffers from mental illness and requires medication. Now, Whitney is 5'3" tall and weighs 140 pounds. Investigators say if you see Whitney Edmonds or know where she may be, call Memphis police at 545-COPS. And new from overnight, same-sex couples in Washington state are taking their wedding vows. Today is the first day they can marry after a voter-approved law allowing gay marriage took effect this week. Hundreds of gay and lesbian couples picked up their marriage licenses as early as 12:01 a.m. Thursday, but because of the state's 3-day waiting period, the earliest wedding couldn't take place until after midnight this morning. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court could weigh in on the issue. Court officials have announced plans to take their first serious look at same-sex marriage.
Unions of 2 men or 2 women are not the same thing as a marriage between a man and a woman.
Every single person in our country deserves the freedom to marry the person that they love.
The High Court will decide on 2 issues: whether the federal government can ignore gay marriage in states where they're legal, like Washington state, and whether those marriages can be banned. Looking ahead this morning, the man who police say shot and killed a 19-year-old man in the 3000 block of Wood Hollow faces a judge tomorrow morning. 20-year-old Deontay Brown is charged with the murder of Darvis Brown. Memphis police say Wednesday afternoon, Darvis got into an argument with a group of men when shots were fired. According to police, Deontay is responsible for the shots that hit and killed Darvis. And later this week, in the fight to reinvent education in Shelby County, all sides involved will be heading back to the negotiating table. According to the Commercial Appeal, there's a meeting scheduled for this upcoming Friday to continue discussions in the hopes of reaching a settlement. Now, it will be the first time talks resumed after a federal judge declared the districts unconstitutional on November 28th. The paper reports all 6 of the suburban mayors are expected to attend. Dallas Cowboy defensive lineman Josh Brent is facing some serious charges stemming from a one-car pre-dawn accident that left one of his teammates dead. Jerry Brown was killed when the car being driven by Brent hit a curb, flipped over, and caught on fire. Police say alcohol was involved, charging Brent with intoxication manslaughter. Now, the death of another pro athlete comes 1 week after Kansas City Chiefs linebacker Jovan Belcher fatally shot his girlfriend before killing himself. Now, once again, the NFL is feeling a loss. Sarah Story reports.
A Dallas Cowboy in jail after an early morning crash that killed his teammate.
It appears as if he was traveling at a high rate of speed, at which time his vehicle touched or impacted the outside curb of the service road, causing his vehicle to flip at least one time.
Irving police say Josh Brent was driving when the Mercedes flipped and landed on its top. The passenger was Jerry Brown Jr., a linebacker on the Cowboys practice squad. Officers say the car was on fire when they arrived on scene.
When our officers arrived on scene, Mr. Brent was removing or dragging Mr. Brown from the vehicle.
Investigators say Brown was unresponsive and later died at a hospital. They say speed and alcohol were factors in the crash. Brent failed a field sobriety test.
Based on his performance of those tests, along with our officers' observations and the conversations that they had with him, he was placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Now, once our officers learned that Mr. Brown had passed away, then Mr. Price Brent was under arrest for intoxication manslaughter.
According to court records in Illinois, Brent was arrested in 2009 for driving under the influence, speeding, and driving with a suspended license. He finished probation in July 2011. A criminal investigation is ongoing to determine exactly where the two spent the evening before the crash.
And that was Sarah Story reporting. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are set to play the Bengals in Cincinnati, Ohio today. That game will go on as scheduled. Also new this morning, on a police corruption case in Helena, West Helena, Arkansas, a former police officer charged in a drug and corruption investigation in eastern Arkansas is scheduled to go to trial. Former Helena, West Helena Police Sergeant Marlene Kalb's trial is scheduled to begin tomorrow in Little Rock. Kalb has pleaded not guilty to money laundering and drug-related charges. She's one of 6 former law enforcement officers indicted in an investigation called Operation Delta Blues. The probe focused on corruption and drug trafficking in Helena, West Helena. Happening now, Memphis is under attack. Doctors at Le Bonheur Children's Hospital say the flu is hitting the Bluff City especially hard this season. It follows the fairly mild flu seasons we've had in the last few years. Doctors say this is one of the more severe flu seasons in at least a decade. Children are being admitted in large numbers at Le Bonheur.
We're being hit hard by flu right now. Hundreds of kids in the emergency room this week. We've had over 200 new diagnoses of flu. 8 to 10 admitted to the hospital a day and 2 in intensive care right now. So it's really hitting Memphis hard.
Now, it's not clear just why the flu has emerged so strongly in Memphis, but according to doctors, there's still time for you to get your flu shot. Well, it's a Christmas tradition with Action News 5, and you're invited.
Have a blue Christmas without you.
Come join Action News 5 behind the scenes for a real holiday treat. For the 4th year in a row, members of the Action News 5 family will be singing Christmas carols at the Peabody Hotel. And we want you to join us as we tape the performances for a later broadcast. The taping takes place tomorrow at 12 noon. So join us behind the scenes as we record Christmas carols at the Peabody Hotel. Well, the crisis in Egypt is spilling over into the U.S. this morning. See the protests that hit the nation's capital and why these demonstrators are making noise for peace. Plus, one of the most celebrated Jewish holidays gets a traditional kickoff as Jews around the world embrace Hanukkah. And we're expecting more wet weather to impact your day. Meteorologist Scott Agner has your weather update coming up in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Storm Track Doppler 5 HD is the most advanced radar in the Mid-South, but we give you another big advantage. Location, location, location. Because Storm Track Doppler 5 is located farther west than other Mid-South radars, we track storms sooner. Storm Track Doppler 5 HD.
Monday at 10.
You never know where the pictures will end up.
Your Facebook photos could take on a life of their own. What you need to do to protect your image. Monday on Action News 5 at 10.
Hey, Mid-South, 'tis the season to save sales event here at Jim Karras on Covington Pike. Here's Santa Jay with your seasonal savings.
Ho, 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 Larry. Yeah, we got 0% financing, 60 months, no payments, 90 days. Come on in, check out the deals while they last. We got brand new Versa start at $10,980, Ultima start at $18,980, and Maxima start at $24,980.
Hey, don't go to the North Pole, just here at Jim Karras on Covington Pike.
We chose to use Kaiser's because they had a variety of options we could choose from.
Manufacturers come to us. They know that we're going to provide the service to go along with their products.
We consider the rugs as art, and my husband and I agreed that the price was fair, and it was.
Shop us, shop other people, and you're going to find that we're going to beat almost everyone day in and day out.
They had everything that I needed: tile, personal made rugs, oriental rugs. Kaiser's is the place to go.
Grab your friends and hit the road for fresh, sizzling steaks and serious holiday cheer at Logan's Roadhouse. It's Logan's Steak and Lobster for $14.99. Whether you've been naughty or nice, it's time to celebrate with our hand-cut Black Angus sirloin and succulent grilled lobster. Now just $14.99. Logan's, the real American Roadhouse. Right now, get 5 free Logan's Bucks for every $25 of Logan's gift cards you buy.
You ever notice that some people just have a knack for giving the perfect gift? They put real thought into it and find just the right thing. How do they do that? More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Pick up a Rigid Job Max multi-tool starter kit and get a free head attachment.
Well, if you like rain, this is a good day to be in Memphis. Scott Agner's here to tell us just how long this is going to last.
Yeah, I tell you, Ben, we've been dealing with the clouds, and it seems like the dreary and the gloomy days really all this past week.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just been the drizzle every day. We've seen some heavier showers really moving to the weekend yesterday, more of today. But then we do have changes on the way starting tonight.
Oh, I know you had some good news in there somewhere.
That's right. Let's get right to it. Heading to the Alpha Insurance Camera Network, where we'll start the day in Olive Branch, Mississippi, down in DeSoto County, where the temperature is 62 degrees and 1/100th of an inch of rain has fallen in their gauge since midnight. Storm Track Doppler 5 HD indicating other numbers across the region this morning, and mainly in the lower 60s, 64 degrees right now at Memphis International, 59 in Oxford, 63 degrees right now in Covington. Much like yesterday morning, showers and thunderstorms have developed during the overnight hours, and we'll take a closer look heading into our parts of our western Tennessee counties, and you'll see showers there from Jackson into Henderson, extending on up Interstate 40 there, and then also back off to the west. A shower just to the east of Searcy, and also a few showers and a few embedded rumbles of thunder just to the north of Wind, and then a few other showers just to the west of Marianna. If you live in Forest City or Marianna, you'll be experiencing one of these showers over the next 15 to 30 minutes or so, and all of this activity will continue pushing off to the north and the east at 20 to 25 miles per hour. Clouds and radar over the past 12 hours. You'll see the same scenario here. Showers and thunderstorms developing during the overnight hours, pushing off to the northeast, but look back to our west here in parts of Arkansas. More development is in store, and that is all due to a cold front that we've been advertising all weekend that's taking its time pushing through here, and I'm expecting showers and thunderstorms to develop and move across the Action News 5 coverage area until we can get this pesky cold front off to our north and west right now through here. Futurecast handling the situation very good this morning regarding showers and thunderstorms. Heading throughout the rest of your Sunday, notice the front sagging very, very slowly to the south and east. This is 8 o'clock tonight, but notice what happens here. The front sort of picks up speed and pushes into the area and through the area, and it looks like Futurecast just updated, and I am expecting some rainfall lagging behind the front. However, I do expect some sort of squall line to develop along this front and to push across our area sometime between 8 o'clock and midnight tonight. So for the rest of your Sunday, 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high around 70. Slight risk of severe weather tonight issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Of course, we'll continue to monitor that very, very closely for tonight. Showers and thunderstorms are a definite bet with this front 44 for your overnight low. Winds out of the south at 5 to 10. They will be shifting once that front pushes through here. Over the next 7 days, check this out. Heading into your Monday behind the front, a high of only 45 degrees, a 40% chance of mainly AM showers and thunderstorms, and I think that'll be mainly across our eastern Mississippi counties and eastern Tennessee counties. But look at Tuesday and Wednesday, Ben. What a change. Sunny skies, we clear out. Afternoon highs actually below normal. The normal for this time of year, 54, and then we'll start a gradual warming trend heading into the latter part of next weekend, into next weekend, and our next best chance of rain not coming back into the picture until Saturday. So that may not be a good thing, but at least we can dry out and see some sunshine this week.
All right, Scott, we'll check in with you a little later.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, former President George H.W. Bush remains in stable condition at a Houston, Texas hospital. Mr. Bush has been in the hospital for more than 2 weeks. He's being treated for a bronchitis-related cough. Bush was admitted to the hospital the day after Thanksgiving. Hospital officials say the 88-year-old continues improving. There's still no word as to when the former president may be discharged. Well, the turmoil in Egypt is at a boiling point, and it's being felt here in the nation's capital. More than 100 people gathered outside the Egyptian embassy in Washington to protest the policies of Egypt's president. Demonstrators marched from the White House to the embassy. They shouted and carried signs denouncing Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi. Morsi and his allies are rushing to create a draft constitution giving the president absolute power.
I'm an Egyptian and I'm concerned about my country and want to see everyone live in peace and denounce terrorism and all the bad things that are happening there, because Egypt is a beautiful country regardless.
The protesters say they want Egypt to be secular with a separation of church and state. Well, Jews around the world are celebrating the beginning of the 8-day Hanukkah festival. Last night was the annual lighting of the first candles of ceremonial lamps. In Chicago, hundreds of people gathered to watch the lighting of an 8-foot menorah, also known as the Festival of Lights. Hanukkah commemorates the Jewish uprising in the 2nd century BC against the Greek-Syrian kingdom. The holiday lasts 8 days because, according to tradition, when the Jews rededicated the temple in Jerusalem, a single vial of oil, enough for 1 day, burned miraculously for 8 days. Now, the lighting of the national menorah at the spot near the White House will be held this evening in a celebration that features the U.S. Navy Band. Well, a new movie is about to be shot in Memphis, and they're looking for actors, extras, and interns. We have a special guest in the Action News 5 studio this morning, ready to tell you how you can get involved. That's coming up in 2 minutes. Just stay with us.
It's the most wonderful price of the year at the Great American Home Store. We've started our year-end clearance early to get you the best prices just in time for Christmas. Great-looking sectionals just $9.99. Stylish complete bedrooms only $12.99. Stylish dining sets just $4.99. Store-wide savings with up to 5 years interest-free or 15% off. Plus, it's in stock for immediate pickup or express delivery. It's the most wonderful price of the year at the Great American Home Store.
I have a full-time job. We gotta go soon, okay? Then I go to work. Yes. Oh, it's not a problem. When I'm not thinking about presentations, I'm thinking about checkups, glasses, and a health plan that gives me choices. Please stop picking at that. My arm. If you don't watch it, you could drown in a carpool.
I don't like these, Mom.
Life can be complicated. Your healthcare coverage shouldn't be. So whether you're 19 or over 65, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee makes choosing it easier. And we can help you pick an individual plan that's customized to fit your needs and your wallet. Because every policy tells a story. You carry us because we carry you. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. To find out more, call your agent or visit bcbst.com.
Morgan and Joshua love the game of football. In fact, their first date is the result of a friendly football bet. She lost the bet, but won his heart. With Baloo's personal touch, Morgan had the wedding of her dreams. Tell us your Baloo beautiful love story on WMCTV.com.
Bring your taste to Captain JJ. How good is this?
Right now at Captain JJ, purchase a 15-piece of dark chicken dinner with family-sized fries and a 2-liter drink for only $9.99. Or get 20-piece boneless wings with family-sized fries and a 2-liter drink for only $14.99. Visit any of our 9 locations. Captain JJ, how good is this?
Bring your taste to Captain JJ. How good is this?
Hi, I'm Ensure Clear.
Clear, huh?
Well, I'm not juice or fancy water. I've got 9 grams of protein.
That's 3 times more than me.
Ensure Clear. 9 grams protein, 0 fat. In blueberry, pomegranate, and peach.
How one man survived domestic violence, Monday at 10.
This is the latest poster from a new movie that will be shot right here in Memphis. It's going to be an independent film, and if you think you'd like to be a part of it, spokeswoman Beverly Spruill is here this morning to tell you how you can sign up. And Beverly, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you, Ben, for having me.
Now, this movie, everybody's excited. What's the name of it?
It's entitled The Paper Trail.
Okay, and what's it about?
Okay, The Paper Trail is a visual of reality of what can and does happen to our friends, family, loved ones that can't afford health care coverage in America. Now, Ben, we talk a lot about health care, but unless we can actually see it on the big screen, what it looks like to people that can't afford it and do not have it, then it's really just another conversation or debate.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The goal of this movie is to do the shooting here in Memphis. That's pretty special.
Yes, actually the storyline takes place in Philadelphia, but we will be filming here in Memphis.
And as you get the ball rolling with all of this, you have a casting call coming up. When and where? Yes,
the casting call is this Saturday, December 15th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Cummins Street Missionary Baptist Church at 8800 Winchester Road.
Tell us about some of the roles that you're trying to fill.
Ben, The Paper Trail is a diverse film. It looks like what America looks like.
Okay.
So we will be looking for all types. Now, our major roles are between the ages of 20 and 60.
Wow, that's quite a long gap there.
Yes.
Yeah. And when it came to putting this together, who's behind it? Who's the writer, producer, those kind of things?
I am the writer.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
wrote the
congratulations.
screenplay. Thank you. I wrote the screenplay. I have written many screenplays. Most of my stories, they come to me through dreams, and I actually dreamed this, and it stayed with me in my heart and in my spirit for a couple of days, and I said, I think this is something that I'm supposed to do. So I'm sitting here with you today, and it's manifesting itself. So,
So is there a character in there that resembles you in this movie? Or?
Actually, not at all.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we want to let everybody know about this movie. Once again, the title is?
The Paper Trail.
And when we think about shooting, when do you plan to start shooting?
We're scheduled to start shooting next spring, so March 2013.
Get your cameras out, huh?
That's correct.
Okay, well, for our viewers, once again, the title of this film is Paper Trail, and casting is scheduled for December 15th.
December 15th.
From 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. So again, that's December 15th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. The location is Cummings Street Baptist Church, and the address is 880 Winchester Road.
Hey, good Sunday morning once again. I'm meteorologist Scott Agner. Much like yesterday morning, we're waking up with temperatures in the lower to middle 60s with showers and thunderstorms on Storm Track Doppler 5 HD. 64 degrees right now at Memphis International, 60 in Jonesboro. Notice shower and thunderstorm development, which occurred last night and has pushed into the area this morning. Now let's take a closer look into parts of our western Tennessee county. Some showers just to the south of Brownsville over towards Jackson and Henderson, Tennessee as well. A closer look into Shelby County, a heavier shower just to the north of Bartlett right now and then pushing back off to our west. Scattered showers between, well, just to the north of Wynne, south of Forest City, just to the west of Mariana, just to the east of Searcy, Arkansas, and all of this activity will continue pushing off to the north and northeast, all associated with a cold front that we've been advertising most of the weekend, sitting just off to our north and west, checking out Futurecast, and you will see that as we advance Futurecast forward, this cold front will continue to push slowly into the area, and around 8 o'clock tonight you'll notice scattered showers and thunderstorms developing in advance of this front, and I'm expecting a squall line to develop as this front pushes through, with the possibility of some severe weather as well. 70 degrees for a high today. Showers and thunderstorms definitely likely. The Storm Prediction Center has placed the entire Action News 5 coverage area under a slight risk of severe weather, and of course we'll continue to monitor that very, very closely. And then tonight as well, 44 degrees, overnight low winds will shift once the front pushes through, and 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That is definitely a good bet for tonight. Heading into your Monday, you'll see a great temperature difference, 45 degrees for a high, mainly AM showers and thunderstorms. We clear out for the rest of the week, much colder. It will feel much more like December. That's a look at your forecast. We've got more Action News 5 at 8 coming up in just a few moments.
When someone's normal behavior changes, becomes abnormal, even potentially dangerous, professional counseling usually will help. But often the individual can't miss school or work. So Lakeside has 4 continuous outpatient programs to fit any schedule, won't interrupt work, school, or family responsibilities. If behavioral health is an issue, the sooner you call Lakeside, the better it will be for everybody.
Hey, Mid-South, do you feel it? I mean, do you really feel it? It's Subaru's Share the Love event here at Jim Carrot Subaru on Covington Pike. Right, Jay?
That's right, Mid-South. I feel it. Come on out. We got hundreds of vehicles in stock to choose before the season ends, before the sale ends. Get on in. We got Forester started at $20,900. We got Outback started at $22,900, and all of them have complimentary maintenance included with the purchase.
Hey, it's Subaru's Share the Love event here at Jim Carrot Subaru right here on Covington Pike. And do it today.
Save big on the brands you buy this time of year during the Kroger Cartbuster Savings Event. Stock up on General Mills cereal, Smart Ones entrees, Tombstone Pizza, and lots more. Look for these special tags store-wide during the Cartbuster Savings Event at Kroger.
Get Cartbuster savings right now on Kroger bread and buns. Select varieties are 10 for $10. And for a quick and easy dinner, select varieties of hamburger, chicken, or tuna helper are also 10 for just $10. Get more value for the way you live at Kroger.
Grab your friends and hit the road for fresh, sizzling steaks and serious holiday cheer at Logan's Roadhouse. It's Logan's Steak and Lobster for $14.99. Whether you've been naughty or nice, it's time to celebrate with our hand-cut Black Angus sirloin and succulent grilled lobster. Now just $14.99.
Logan's, the real American Roadhouse.
Right now, get 5 free Logan's Bucks for every $25 of Logan's gift card you buy.
We'll be there when you need us most. We're Target Medical.
For more than 20 years, Target Medical has been providing medical equipment and supplies to the Mid-South. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, CanCare, and most private insurances. Our helpful staff will bring your new wheelchair, hospital bed, nutritionals, adult briefs, diapers, catheters, and a lot more to your home. You may qualify for these products at little or no cost to you.
We're Target Medical.